as they say, you miss 100% of the shots you never take. So here we are taking a second shot at this live streaming sheding today. Got a new audio interface, installed it earlier. Thought I had it working well. Started the stream a few minutes ago. Chat informs me it's not working well. So here we are starting the stream again, and now we're in limbo as we await hopefully some kindred spirits to arrive. Wondering as well if Scott Joplin is playing in the background as I say greetings and salutations. Did I say that? Take note, we're rocking a few different things here. Let me turn off Scott in case he is on there. All right, the chat is arriving back. They're giving me a second chance. We have sound. Thank goodness. Let me tell you, because this sound issue has been an odyssey for me. I'm loving the new Mac, this M1 thing. It's a beautiful thing for video editing and just about anything I want to do except run a microphone into the Mac. But looks like hopefully we have conquered that beast today. We got our third audio interface, and so yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to test drive today. Also, the camera situation should be a little bit improved. This camera, this is a web camera, which I'll be using for when I need to go wide, but usually I don't have to go wide. I'm wide enough. We worked it out, Drew. If anything, I'm stubborn and persistent. So this is now, you know what it is? This is my iPhone. So look at this quality that the iPhone is providing hardwired into the Mac. And that's going to be our new main camera, as the Canon M50 provides our close-up camera. Speaking of close-up camera, here I am with an injury tonight. My cat, the Harry Blackstone, got me. We were playing Pity Pat, and he decided to cut me. So it was a pretty big cut for and I'm on my last Band-Aid. So while there might be magic tonight, it might not be much. I'm thinking this one, and I'll loosely preview what I have in mind for this coming week. And hey, let's go ahead and preview it now. It's exciting now that I've lined up the elements I need to be streaming, and I think I'm prepared to offer you guys a quality experience. I'm preparing to do it every day next week. Look at this. We made a graphic for this thing. We're doing Conn's Magic Camp. What? That's right, guys and gals. Every day next week at 1 p.m. Central. I just randomly picked that time. Very likely I'll do some bonus lives at intermittent other times for international visitors on different time frames. But yeah, we're going to have magic tricks on the daily. We're bringing back some tutorials and the history lessons, magic crafts. I don't know what that is yet, but we'll all have snacks, and maybe we'll sing campfire songs as well. I don't know, but hey, I've been in touch with some friends. We're going to have guest counselors as well. I don't know if I'm going to preview that here, but I know Jimmy Talks a Lot's agreeing to come back online. I'm previewing it. He'll be here with us next week. And just chatted with Steve Reynolds, card man extraordinaire, Marlophile, the output man himself, Steve Reynolds. Should have had some graphics, but hey, if you're me dealing with audio. Anyway, I'm reaching out to other friends. Magic Mike Dardin should be in the house Thursday. Maybe we're going to put him on the on the thing. And yeah, we're gonna have some fun. So if you got some free time, this is what I'm going to be doing next week. And if you don't have the time to join me on the lives, well, we're going to be leaving it up for your perusal. I'll make a playlist, and you can just have your own summer magic camp any time of the year that you might want. And yeah, good to know there's some excitement. Hey, I'm going to encourage the viewers as well that maybe you share with me some of the things that you would like me to talk about. Oh, Drew apparently enjoys the thought. Thank you, Drew, for sharing some of your money with me. I do appreciate that always. So here's an idea. This is kind of an old school approach that I used to do, and let me check with the stage manager on this one. Hey, okay, he says it's ready to go. So I used to do a lot of magic tutorials where I would talk about the trick, I'd talk about the lesson, and teach things along the way. These are some of the segments that we're going to have for the magic camp. It'll probably compromise about a fourth of the jam that I'll have going on. And with the thumb injury, and hey, if I can do this with the thumb injured, I'm thinking you can do it au natural. Here's a classic that I think is as valid today as it was when Alex Elmsley published it like 70 years ago, back in the 50s. All these jokers, that's 4 jokers. Hold on. Let me, I guess we should also do this. This is the way we should have introduced it, like this. If the stage manager had his business together, and then we would maybe do an OPEC, an out of position Elmsley count, the OPEC, OPEC. This is what the OPEC looks like. So now it looks like you count 4 is 4. And then you introduce the money card, which is Alex Elmsley advancement on the 3-card Monty plot back in the day. Yeah, he used to play the 3-card Monty with 4 cards. This is back in the day where people weren't quite as wise. But the game is played the same, and I'll challenge you to play it with me here today. Keep your eye on the packet. Watch, I'll show you where the queen is. It's 3rd from the top. You can see that. You can see that cleanly. The queen rests 3rd from the top. But look, if I give it the Vernon twist. Now, if you were to place your money 3rd from the top, look what you'd find there. Yep. Loser every time. This is a lack of creative presentation, folks. Pardon me for that as I work through this masterpiece. Yeah, no money card at all to be found. Ouch. Until the dealer needs it, and then the queen returns. This is the Alex Elmsley 4-card trick. I do hope you liked it. And hey, if you did, I'll encourage you to consider dropping a like on this video. Maybe subscribe if you haven't. Share the stream with a friend. Heck, we're doing Conn's Magic Camp, and you're going to be able to learn tricks like the one you just saw. You'll learn where they come from. You'll learn finesse. Where are you going to learn about the OPEC? The OPEC count. Look at this. The out of position Elmsley count, a Marlowe innovation, the OPEC. So that if we have to Elmsley, but say the card 2nd from the top instead of 3rd from the top. Well, Marlowe figured out you just do this. You OPEC it, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 jokers. And then we can Jordan it. We could Jordan count the 1, 2, 3, 4 jokers. And now we can just do a regular Elmsley count to show the 4 jokers. And on the Magic Camp, maybe we'll talk about why we do this in dealing grip instead of the fingertip. We'll talk about the importance of doing it with both hands. And this is just a brief bit of substance that you can expect in the next week. And hey, subliminal advertising. So yeah, that's the plan. Every day next week, 1 p.m. Central Time, Central Daylight Standard. And if you have any questions, well, now's the time to get them in. You would think in a better world, I wouldn't have thumb injuries and I'd perform more magic. But look, I'm going to be performing a lot of magic next week. And I'm really looking forward to my guests. I don't know if you can hear my neighbor. He just decided at 8:20 it's a good time to use a weed eater right outside my window. So yeah, you know what, Jake? I think it's going to be a lot of different things. I'm going to have stuff for the beginners. I'm going to have stuff for the advanced students. I know my audience is wide. And when I'm talking about a guy like Steve Reynolds, while he certainly brings the basics, he brings the heat too. Jimmy talks a lot, a wise man that knows many things. I'm not going to say too much in case some people don't say yes to my inquiries, but yeah, we should have a good time next week. John, I do have an actual history lesson on this count. If you go through my archive, you'll find it. There's some tips. What metric? We're not on the metric system, sadly. The first magic trick I pulled off was predicting a name of my childhood classmates. Steve Reynolds will be a guest counselor for Conn's Magic Camp. That's right. He's going to be on here doing things. He might be here. He might actually be in this room. But if nothing else, we'll have him on the StreamYard. He'll be, paired up over here. Do I have a little banner to showcase this? Here we go. Look at that. Professionalism. Magic Camp Live daily. June 20th through 24th, 1 p.m. So that's happening. If you have any questions or if you have any suggestions, that's where you want to email me. And if you want to support the jam, well, you know where I sell things, right? That doesn't support much of anything beyond my magic habit, but I appreciate it. And my wife appreciates that it's supported in that fashion. Whoops. Thank you, Kraft. But have you seen David Williamson? Ooh, so you know what? I've actually been working on some fingering magic, not just involving this one, but a metal one. Jumbo coin magic tricks. Neither one is my forte, but I'm always up for a challenge. So yeah, we'll put that on the list. Fingering magic and jumbo coin tricks. Because I'm here to help. That's why. I've been looking for a reason to do Jay Sankey's divorce trick with a bill and a ring. No one does that trick. Maybe I'll bring that thing back. And jumbo coins. I don't use jumbo coins, but I've been meaning to, so I got this real nice one I've been wanting to bust out. Look at this beauty. Whoa, that's a nice jumbo. So in comparison, that's a Morgan dollar. Can we get a little focus? So that's a regular Morgan, and that's the jumbo. Not too big, but not too small either. So yeah, I guess that's what we'll be using. Look at Matthew Mosley. I was wondering about you. You've been in my thoughts, Matthew. Good to see you on the stream. Hope you're well. Visiting family. Très bien. Très bien. Jesse speaks the truths. Yep. It's because this, and Don Allen showed us this. There's a name. Look, we're doing what we're going to do on Magic Camp right now. Don Allen, one of the great forefathers of close-up magic, who I'm sure used plenty of these, showed us that productions, and that's what his act was, all productions are the strongest thing. I was reflecting on watching David Copperfield's act. His show is predictions and productions. He produces a car. He produces a UFO. He produces a dinosaur. These are all production, big productions. People like productions. Welcome to the party. Good timing. So yeah, Matthew, you missed this maybe. All next week. Look what I'm doing. Bang, Conn's Magic Camp. Lives every day, 1 p.m. Plus, I'll do some bonus lives. Give the international viewers a chance to catch things. So we'll be doing this all week next week with lots of magic, guest performers, plus crafts. And if you want, you can have snacks. So that's pretty good. The best advanced card trick? Man, that's so subjective. It's the one I love to hate. It's probably clip shift applications. Chad Nelson's wonderful technique. If you're looking for a challenging card technique that will serve you well, go learn the clip shift. I got all these first timers here and I'm working with an injury, not prepared to perform much of anything. Maybe I could try something that's gimmicked. I'll just try a gimmick trick for y'all. How about that? This is totally unprepared. So, and you know how that goes. All right, let's see if we can do some magic. This is like jazz for me. Grant, you are on my program, brother. How long daily? I'm thinking between 30 minutes and an hour. I want to keep it fun. I don't want to be long-winded about it. Let me show you what I got in here. In this quiver purse, the world's most valuable magic utility right now. These are coins. This is an authentic replica of an Asian washer. I don't even know, but it looks real. And this is what appears to be a Morgan dollar. Now, this is not a real coin trick, but these are real coins. I thought it would be nice to start that way. So we'll start with some pure sleight of hand, pretending to put the dollar here. Yeah, just pretending. It's actually over here, and over here in this hand is the Chinese coin. That is sleight of hand. Now, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to break the rules here. I'm going to sneak the coins back into the purse. I'm going to sneak them back into the purse. To do that, we have to start with them outside of the purse. So there they are, outside of the purse. Sometimes magic sounds like coins. It's an Asian coin, and I'm injured with the Band-Aid and the Morgan dollar. Let's put them here. We'll start with them close to the purse, under the purse. And maybe I'll make it easy on myself. I'm going to eliminate the Morgan dollar. So I'll just try and do it with the Asian. That's probably not a good idea. Hold on a second. Let me start over. I'm going to start over. So we have the silver dollar, and I have the Asian coin. I think it's this way. I think it's better if the Asian coin is eliminated. I'm just going to get rid of this one. And instead, is that right? Or should it be the silver? Did I flash this one? I should make it very clear when I take the coin away. It should make it very clear when I take it away. That way, when it returns, it seems to be a little more impressive. And for a trick that I never do or never practice, and I just made up this sequence like 2 days ago, I think I'm doing all right. All right, one more time. The silver coin gets eliminated. The silver coin gets eliminated. So now what does that leave under the purse? Some people say copper. Some people say silver. But if you remember correctly, this trick was not about sneaking the coins under the purse. It was about sneaking the coins back inside the purse. And there they are. That's a silver. That's a copper. And that is how I'm currently handling this version of the hopping half. We can give a little advertising here to the HMC fellas who've produced a fine product. And if you're interested in the hopping half plot, this is how I'm handling it. I'll probably be putting that routine on a short form video. It's not finished. So this is what a trick looks like for me when it's not ready to be showcased yet. So that's a preview of a piece in work. And it's also a version of the hopping half that ends with examinable coins, which if you know, you know. And yeah, if you, as Drew says, I do like that wallet. You know, Murphy's added these to their carryings, and I got a few of them, but they sold out immediately. If you do magic and you don't have a quiver purse, you're missing out. I obviously practice what I preach. I've got a couple of them. I use them for my knife routine. They're great for mentalism. It's so good. It's just such a great prop. So yeah, Jake, you got one of the 2 sets that I had to sell. I think I have 1 set left. Yeah, you got one of them. This is a great innovation in the hopping half, in my opinion. And hey, thank you for buying stuff, monsieur. I appreciate you. All right, what time is it here? 8:30. I was a little late. I wanted this to be about a half hour. Again, I'm here mainly just to say, hey, y'all, join me next week. Come have some fun. And if you're late to the party, catch the playlist, watch the streams. A little algorithmic love is always helpful. You know, if you comment, share, let the algorithm know we're doing the Lord's work over here, trying to make magic better, one video at a time, one experience at a time. And hopefully we'll be doing this with some friends next week as we invite some guests on. Man, Mika, I'm thinking I want to have you. Hey, Mika Harris, I'm inviting you now as a guest counselor. If you have some free time, if 1 p.m. is not too early for you, I would like to hear about what it's like to be a developing magician in the modern times. I think you could talk to people about that and give a better mindset view than an old guy could. So think about it. DM me, etc., if you like. So yeah, about 30 minutes to an hour. That's the time frame. Boom, 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 boom. So John, you know what I recommend here if you're interested in that is get the Vernay Universal Pull. It's so inexpensive. It's like less than $10. This thing is if you're interested in a pull, the Vernay, Vernet, Universal Pull. You'll be happy with that purchase for less than $10. I don't have any at conjure.com. I'm not a pull kind of guy, but that's a good one. I don't know what elastic to tell you. I'll see if I can come up with one more card trick for you. Let me dig into the card tricks aplenty. I'm going to pick one that I maybe haven't done in a while. This is the opposite of entertainment. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this could be fun. I might have to just make it up as I go. We don't know. This is like a packet trick in a deck. So here's the way I should do this, really. Hold on a second. I'm going to make this double fun. Oh, no, never mind. I'll make it single fun. Hey, man. That chicken thrower is one of my best friends. He's an honorable busker, Dusty Campbell. Yeah, we'll talk about that, Jake. That's what I'm talking about. How can I help you? You want to monetize. You want to make the money. Professional magician. Sure, we'll talk about professionalism. It's only 23, sir. It's only 23 packets. I'm on my edge of my seat as well, but that's just because my seat is small. And yes, Dusty is a funny guy. He is. That's what he does. He calls himself the NOLA clown. He doesn't call himself a magician. He calls himself a clown. Dusty Campbell. Dusty Campbell. Love Dusty. All right, here we go. Card trick by request. This will be the last trick, and I'm going to roll out of here because I got plenty to do next week. That's not, like I need to be doing extra magic right now. So these are marked cards. I've had a student recently ask me about some of the applications that you could do with cards that are marked. And if you don't know what that is, that's putting secret little insignias on the back so you can tell what they are from this side instead of this side. So using that, you can find like the aces. I'm going to demonstrate that now for you. So, yep, there's an ace. Okay, there's one right there. Oh, skipped one. I think I got it. Here, let's see if, okay, that's three. That's three. I'll find the last one. I'll find the last one with a little bit of razzmatazz. So here it is, little razzmatazz. That's the Raz. That's the Ma. That's the Taz. And that's the last ace right there. So that's four aces all together. Now, it might surprise you that these aces are all the same. So yeah, they're all ace of hearts. You could tell that on the back. I have an ace of hearts there. I have an ace of hearts. Yeah. So I cheat, but I figure if you're going to cheat, you could just use dupes. Now, can you see the marks on the back? Let me change here. Let me change the lighting. If I go over here on this side, you can probably see it a little better. See how the red shows up on that one? You can tell that's an ace of over here. If I get it right under that's a good one. See how that design shows up just a little more clear? In fact, these are all marked. Yeah, these are each one of them is marked a little bit differently. Even these, like the 6 of diamonds. Yeah, it has this weird mark on the back. That's the 7 of spades from the Gemini over here. So these are marked cards, and I'm not suggesting this, like I am not a role model, but this is one of the things you can do when someone requests a card trick. All you have to do is have hope. The Jack of spades oh, that's a dupe. I was wondering where the ace of clubs was. Anyway, yeah, that's the name of that tune. Is there any questions? Any questions on marked cards? Anyone? Bueller? I know, it scares me too. Sure. You get the instant reset like this. Here's the instant reset. Ready to go again. For the fast company in the audience, that's a John Bannon effect. It's a great finish to a sequence of card tricks. So yeah, we're talking about it now, Jake. And again, this is the kind of information you'll get at Conn's Magic Camp. The John Bannon effect. Stranger's Gallery. Originally printed in one of his books. I think it was printed in Smoke and Mirrors. And really any John Bannon book, if you like card magic, you know John Bannon's worth having. But you can also buy the necessary cards for this as a separate release. Maybe Marieted has it. He seems to have a lot of the Bannon stuff. I've been trying to carry everything. I got a lot of Bannon things, but I don't have that one. So now you know, Jake. John Bannon, Stranger's Gallery. All right, guys. That is going to be your big finish moment for this semi-impromptu preview tech test the stream. Got our stand-up camera, got the close-up camera. Earlier today, the Magic guys are in the house. What? Magic guys in the house. And yeah, so earlier today, never mind. I won't blabber on about thingamajigs. Hey, Drew, thanks again for the 10 spot, my brother. And I hope to see some of you guys next week. I left a little post in the community tab on the forums. So if you are a YouTube, subscriber, you can go in the community tab, drop me some helpful tips. What do you want to learn? I listen, I read, let me know. I'll fill in the blanks when I can, and I'll see you guys next week. Thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit this evening. See you guys on the next one. Peace.